Hey everybody.
Hey everyone. Welcome back to Res Life.
Thank you guys for stopping by and checking out our video. In this video we got some more work done. I finally finished that Durango I was working on. And the boys have the first day of school. So
yes.
It was a little bit stressful for us.
Very stressful.
Not for them, but this is a few more days in our life.
And I can tell you right now, the boys are loving school.
That works for us too. Makes it a lot easier. Well,
enjoy the video.
Hope you guys enjoy this video. Now I can cut that bearing finally. Okay, I've cut enough on the top and the bottom. I've split the front down the middle. Okay, I just broke my screwdriver, but we've got to move a bit. That's what I needed to do. Honey. Morning guys.
Good morning guys.
Today is Monday. Today is the last day of summer break. And today, Mama Bear has physical therapy appointment at 10:30. We're heading in right now for that. We've already had a morning, so it's going to be a nice day. Draven already gathered all the garbage with Papa, and they took off into Gallup to go take it in. And I had to clean up the yard a bit. Real quick, just picked up a few things that were going, and then I was working on the Durango this morning. I got the fan clutch cut off, but now the new one won't thread on, even though the part number is correct. The thread count is correct. For some reason, it just doesn't want to thread on. So we're gonna head in, and then I'm gonna deal with that when I come back out. We were trying to get the boys on track for sleep schedule for school, so hopefully they're on it. Hopefully they're gonna be all right tomorrow. We don't know how that's going to go. We're going to have to figure that all out tomorrow too, because we're going to be picking up the boys at the mid school and the high school now instead of the elementary and the mid school. So we shall see how that goes. We have arrived at the physical therapy place, and I'm not sure if you're ready. Are you ready?
Not really. The hardest thing is always calling for my physical therapy to make an appointment, because I know how painful it's gonna be. I know how stress inducing I'm gonna be right before it.
Mama Bear took a little bit of a break after she fell at the flea market and landed on her knee. So this is the first day she's gonna go back to physical therapy since then. I'm not sure if she's gonna finish it all. I'm pretty sure she's determined to, but I gotta make sure she doesn't overdo it right now.
Yeah. And my mom's not gonna be around to help me, so I can't overdo my workout.
Oh yeah. The boys will be back in school tomorrow, and then I'll be at work all week, so Mama Bear gotta be extra careful.
Pull this one down.
Nice. Easy to open. Oh, dang, Michael. What do you have?
That was it? No other protection on it? Cool.
This is kind of cool. We'll let Michael look at it now. everybody's ready for school and these two are just chilling. No, they're awake now. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, guys.
Today is Tuesday, and today's the first day of school for these guys. So we're going to head on in right now, and we're going to go drop them off. Actually, it sounds easy, but we're going to go in right now, and we're going to start figuring out the process of dropping these boys off, because one of them is going to the high school, and the other two go to mid school. Should be a lot easier than last year, because last year we were going from one school and then across the road down a bit to another school.
Yeah.
I'll just go and retrieve it.
You gonna walk him in, baby D?
Yeah.
Okay, you take care of your brother, please.
Okay.
We have arrived to the mid school, so these guys are going to head in. Draven's going to go show his brother around.
Fix your jacket.
Love you guys. Later. Round one complete. Now we're going to head right here to the high school. This is a little wild. Since I've finished high school, I've only been into this parking lot a few times, and usually it's to check out my nephew so I can take him back to my mom's house when he needed to be picked up. Now, we're taking our son here, so that's kind of cool. I like that. How you feeling, Mike?
Nervous.
A little nervous?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Michael's going to be ready for it. He's going to do awesome at this place. But first day, of course. First day, he's a little nervous. Some pretty nice cars.
Very pretty.
Quick stop at McDonald's before I head off to the shop. I don't know what I gotta work on today. I was working on that Mustang last Friday, and the brake booster came in on Saturday, but nobody's at the office on Saturday, so it wasn't brought down to the shop, and that would have happened on Monday at 8 o'clock. But yesterday I did not come in because I was working on a few things. I was trying to cut that whole front off that Durango, and turned out to be a parts problem. So after I had to man, it took a bit. I went through a few different avenues, and I had to also identify with the VIN and figure out what fan clutch goes on there. So today sometime I gotta get all that situated and go return one and get another one and then put that together. Right now though, I was saying I think I might be working on the brake booster, and I think one of the other bands still needs to be checked on. Are you gonna be alright, Mama Bear?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
I'm about to hop off at the shop, and I know the boys are loving their environment right now. Mama Bear's the only one I'm worried about, because I'm going to go over here to the shop, and usually when I'm at the shop it's like mathematics, where 2 plus 2 is 4, and this part plus that part is a bigger part. So other than the occasional stress level spike, usually I'm okay when I'm at work. So Mama Bear is the one that I'm worried about.
I'm just gonna go home and clean up a little, and then it's gonna be already time to picking ice up.
I just know I'm still overworking, so.
I'll probably fall asleep.
That would be the best thing, because yesterday you had physical therapy, and
Yeah,
I'm just worried
super
about Mama Bear
sore.
overworking herself. Because now that nobody's there to make a mess behind her, I'm sure she's gonna start cleaning, like cleaning. I made it to the shop, and this is what I gotta finish up today, so this can go back to Albuquerque for paint. The only thing is, I don't know if the new brake booster came in. I don't see any mail anywhere. Okay, the problem I'm having with this one right now is this alternator for some odd reason, is not charging this battery. This huge bright red cable here is stacked right on the other cable. So this thick silvery one is the bright red cable, and that is stacked next to the brass one. That copper color right next to that nut is actually this wire here. So this is stacked right next to this one, but for some reason when the truck is on, this alternator is not charging this battery. So I got to figure out what's going on with it. When we charge up the battery and we start it, it's not even running off the alternator. So an alternator problem is something that we haven't really dealt with yet here, and now we've got one. So I'm going to show you guys how I'm going to figure this out. So this voltage regulator here regulates, of course, the voltage from the alternator. There's one wire that goes to the battery through the starter relay, and there's also another wire that's grounded to the frame and the block. And then the set of wires that come out and go to the regulator. When this was converted, one of these wires goes from the stator to the ignition instead of the way this was originally run. So I'm gonna go through this because the owner bought a few of these. Now I know with the wiring what we're gonna do. It'll be a lot easier to build up a schematic and a wiring setup for this before I even put it in. So I will use this with these 4 points here, and we will figure it out because these are all individually labeled I, A, S, and F. This is an alternator upgrade from the 1st gen to 3rd gen alternators for these Fords. So I'm chasing these wires right here because one of these back here is supposed to be connected to the stator, but it looks as though that is not going to happen. This one here, black wire, that one's going to here. And then there's one that has to run to F from field here, which would normally be this one. This wire I noticed is cut and it's just taped here. The one from here that's supposed to go to the stator, which I guess would be this white wire with the white wire with the black tracer, I'm guessing, is, oh yeah, that's right here. Okay, so this is supposed to run to the ignition, and then this is supposed to run to the alternator. The new brake booster came in with 4 bolts back here. The only problem is I can barely fit this one in the Mustang, and it'll hit the strut tower right here. We had to cut one of the braces at an angle just to fit that. And this is the new brake booster that's going to go onto the master cylinder. So I doubt that this is going to fit. All right, after a quick lunch and a little cruise with Mama Bear, I am back, and I'm finished with the schematic. This is a rough copy. I'm going to see if this works first before I actually draw one up. So this has a lot to do with the 1st gen to 3rd gen alternator conversions, and whether or not there's a new voltage regulator on here because the wiring is different colors. Right now, I'm going to see if I can tweak this wiring a bit and see if we can't get it to charge. It's charging! I guess now we shall see. Now I'll see if this thing is gonna start again. Hopefully the battery charged. I've had this thing running for about a half an hour now, almost 40 minutes. So let me see how many volts it is. And if this thing is lower than the volts that we had started with, then we got a problem. But if it's still charging up around 14, we're good. Awesome. Charging steady. This is a little off. So this says it's pushing a little over 15 volts, like 15.4. But according to the voltmeter, it's doing 14.12. So it's charging. I just got to clean up the wiring now. I don't know how many times I'm going to clean the wiring up on this, but hopefully this is going to be the last time. This looks like a mess right now, but when I get done with it, it'll look a lot better. Good morning, everybody. Wednesday morning today, and we're waiting for the train. We're heading in right now and taking these dudes to school. And then I'm gonna head over to the shop. We're gonna go make a few stops first. Go say what's up to our bros. I think these dudes are hopping off right now.
Love you, Jackie. Be careful, okay, baby?
Love you, Jackie. Have a good day today, son.
Did you put your...
He's hopping off now. Look at the size of this tire.
You can carry it and not drop it?
Humongous, man.
Oh my gosh.
Yesterday I was working on this for a bit because I took the whole thing apart. All of this I took apart so I could figure out the wiring situation. Now that I've figured out the problem, I have fixed the problem. So now the alternator is charging the battery, and when it's running, all of this is running off of the alternator like it's supposed to. Now, after I had fixed that, I went through and I cleaned up all of this right here. So now all the wiring's back in the loom. Now I gotta see if it'll start. Nice. I'm gonna go take this for a really quick spin down the road and back. Make sure this thing doesn't die out. So I'm actually put it under load and see if the alternator is gonna hold up. This is what the engine looks like in the El Camino. This one doesn't look so bad. Check out this old Rochester Quadrajet, you guys. Nice. For some reason, this is not cranking at all. So, I'm gonna try to hook this up and start it like this, all ghetto. Maybe some gas. Mama Bear has picked me up. And we're gonna go head over to O'Reilly's. I gotta see if the part is in for the Durango that I'm working on at the house. We have all the boys and we are on our way home. Dang, dinner looks so good. This is the right one. Awesome. Now I just gotta tighten this down real quick and then put the rest of this back together. Now that I know it fits, time to put this fan back on the fan clutch. This guy's fast. I didn't even realize that he'd made a web already. I really just put up this hood, the rod for the hood, and this guy's already on here.
Alright guys, that's it for this video.
Thank you guys once again for stopping by and hanging out with us for a few minutes.
Yes, we love all the comments that you guys are leaving, and of course we love the love and support.
We love the love. I love that. You guys have an awesome rest of your day. Y'all stay safe out there.
And I hope you guys didn't eat too much turkey. I know Brandon did. You guys have an awesome day and be safe out there. And stay warm.
Later.
Peace.